calm yet commanding. In a world obsessed with shouting the loudest, it's easy to believe that noise equals power. But let me ask you this. When was the last time a mountain had to prove its presence by screaming? The mountain doesn't speak, yet it rules the sky. And today I'm going to show you how silence, discipline, and stillness can become the most unstoppable forces in your life. But here's the twist. You might think silence means weakness. But what if it's actually the birthplace of unshakable mastery? Look around. Our generation is drowning in noise. Social media rewards the loudest. Politics rewards the boldest claims. Even in daily life, people equate talking more with knowing more. But here's a brutal truth. Noise is often a disguise for insecurity. It's smoke covering an empty fire. And yet, silence terrifies people. Why? Because silence forces reflection, and reflection forces truth. Think about it. Ever been in a room where someone just stares quietly instead of talking? Suddenly, everyone gets uncomfortable. Why? Because silence exposes us. It makes us see what we'd rather ignore. A mountain doesn't argue with the storm. It simply endures. Seasons come, seasons go, but the mountain remains. This is not weakness. This is dominance without effort. The mountain doesn't need approval, applause, or validation. Its power is self-evident. And this, my friends, is the mindset shift you need. Stop seeking noise-driven validation. Start embodying silent strength. But here's the real secret about mountains. It's not just that they stand tall, it's what they sacrifice to get there. Every peak you admire once lived underground, buried deep within the earth. For thousands of years, it pushed through darkness, pressure, and resistance just to break the surface. And isn't life the same? Every transformation begins underground, in obscurity, in silence, away from the spotlight. This is where most people quit, because the silence feels endless, because recognition takes too long. But remember, the higher the peak, the longer the climb. And if you give up halfway, you'll never see the sky. Of course, climbing mountains is tough, but so is staying average. Pick your difficulty, right? Let's face it, silence can feel scary. It feels like nothing is happening, like you're being left behind. But let me flip the script. What if noise is the real danger? The constant chase for attention, validation, and comparison. That's the trap. That's how you lose yourself. The mountain's silence is not emptiness. It's power stored. It's the patience to wait for the right storm to pass. And if you don't learn to master silence, you'll be forever controlled by the noise of others. So, how do you turn silence into strength instead of fear? That's where the real transformation begins. To transform, you must shift your relationship with silence. Stop treating it like a void and start treating it like a weapon. In silence, you focus. In silence, you heal. In silence, you plan moves that shake the world. Think of the greatest innovators, thinkers, and leaders. They weren't the loudest. They were the ones who withdrew into silence and emerged with ideas that changed everything. Your silence is not you being left behind. It's you building momentum, just like a mountain pushing upward through centuries of resistance. Remember, even volcanoes are silent until they're not. So here's the final truth. The mountain doesn't speak, but it rules the sky. Your life can be the same. You don't need to scream your worth. You need to become undeniable. Let your silence scare the weak. Let your actions echo louder than any words. And when the world finally looks up, like they always do at the mountain, they'll see the unshakable force you've become. If this message sparks something inside you, imagine what's coming next. My next video will take this even deeper. Don't miss it. So, hit like, tap subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. This is Silent Mastery HD, reminding you sometimes silence is the loudest roar.